guys, I'm back with my second video, Introduction Part 2. If you guys have missed my previous video, I'll put the link in the cards above so that you could watch that video first and come back to this for a better understanding of Python introduction. As I mentioned here, I'm going to tell you how Python is being executed and what is an algorithm, and we are gonna do our first Python program. And now let's deep dive into our topic. Now let's see what is algorithm. Assume that you are a construction engineer and you're gonna build a house. For constructing house, the first thing you have to do is you prepare your site and you will do your foundation and walls, then you install windows, doors, and then you go for roofings, plumbings, and so on, right? So there is a procedure for constructing a house. The procedure may vary from engineers to engineers, but they have to follow their own procedure. Similarly, algorithm is a step-by-step procedure for solving a problem and arriving at the desired output. It can be implemented in more than one programming languages, and there is no specific standard for writing algorithm. We just need to understand the problem and we need to arrive to a desired solution. Now, let's see what are the ways of representing an algorithm. Now, take the previous example itself. You came up with a plan for building your house. But how do you present it or tell it to others? You need to represent it in some way, right? You can do it in 2D or 3D representations. In the same way, in programming also, algorithm is represented in one or two ways. That is, one is pseudocode and the other is the flowchart. For writing an algorithm, you need a problem, you need to get an input from the user, and you need to process the input and give the final output. The problem I have taken here is addition of two numbers. For input, I am getting two numbers from the users and I am processing it, that is adding two numbers, and I am going to display the final result as output. For solving this problem, there are two ways of representing in an algorithm. First is pseudocode. Pseudocode is nothing but a general English but with few programming keywords. First, we are beginning our program and we are gonna get input from the user. The type of the input is number, and these three are user defined variables that we can define in any of the names. And we are instructing the user to enter the input number 1. And we are getting the input number in S1. Next, we are instructing the user to input the second number and we are getting it in S2. Then I am processing it and storing the result in sum. And finally, printing the sum, that is displaying to the screen, and we are ending the program. This is one way of representing an algorithm. And the second way of representing an algorithm is flowchart. Flowchart is a diagrammatic representation for solving a problem. And there is some standard for writing the flowchart. We need to start and end our program with oval shape, and we need to give input and output in a parallelogram, and we need to do all the process in the rectangular box. Here we are gonna start and end with oval shape. We have started and we are getting inputs from the user, that is two inputs, number 1 and number 2, and we are adding it up and printing the sum, that is we are displaying it to the screen, and we are ending the program. Next, we are going to do our first Python program to print the string, print a specific message. This print function is an inbuilt function which prints the message whatever you give inside the braces on the screen or the desired output. And the message inside the braces can be string, number, or anything. Now this is our Python shell where we gonna do our program. My version of Python is 3.8.3, which is the latest version in Python. Now let's do our first program. Print hello, how are you doing? So this is the print function, which is inbuilt function, and I'm giving the message within double quotes and I'm just entering, you will get the result. So how this Python is executing this statement? As I mentioned in the previous video that Python is an interpreter language, the Python reads this line of code and check whether it is well formatted. It checks for the quotations, braces, and the spelling of the print statement and so on. If any error encounters, it immediately throws an error message. For example, here I am trying to miss the quotation at the end of the string and I am trying to print the statement. Now it throws an error, that is, it throws syntax error. If no error occurs, the interpreter translates it into equivalent intermediate language called bytecode. Again, bytecode is sent to Python virtual machine, and again the bytecode is executed to check if there is no execution error. If there is no error occur, it prints the output. Hey guys, thank you for watching my video. In the next video, I'm gonna give you the clear explanation of bytecode and Python virtual machine. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and also share with your friends. Also follow my Instagram page. I'm giving the link in the description box. Till then, bye bye. Happy coding. See you in the next video.